your Christmas shopping going? 14 days to go. Not long now. Okay, I'm Michelle Conway. This is Psychic Angel Guidance, and you're on A1R Psychic Network. Okay, I was walking around all morning. It's been pretty hectic here, and getting stuff organised, Christmas present wrapping, and oh my gosh, really busy. I bet you guys are too out there. And Spirit said to me, hey Michelle, can you please remind everybody that at this time of the year, as busy as you are and you're focused on getting all those presents and getting ready for Christmas, not to forget to take time to look after yourself. Okay? Take a little bit of time out for yourself every day just to recharge your batteries, to let go of all of the hectic Christmas energy that's about. Because you want to enjoy Christmas. You want to be able to sit back and have fun and enjoy the sharing and the giving and just connect with that spirit of what Christmas is really all about. And that's what Spirit have said to me today, that they want everybody to forget about the material aspect of Christmas and to focus on the giving and the receiving and just being there for somebody. It doesn't matter how much you've got or how little you've got. The fact of it is about being there and being part of the Christmas spirit, okay? Now, they have also said to me, hey, what about everybody's going to be getting ready for the new year resolutions and manifesting for the new year? So I thought, oh, that's a good topic, isn't it? Okay, let's have a little bit. This is a really huge topic. I could not possibly go into it in the detail that it's required in this tiny little bit of time that I've got here, but I thought let's just have a little bit of a look at how you go about manifesting and bringing something new to you, okay, because there's many different layers to doing that. You've got your thoughts and your affirmations, which are fabulous. They really start to work on bringing in that new energy, changing the thought patterns, because your thoughts are very personal, and it's those very, very personal thoughts that nobody else ever knows, okay, or that you never ever speak to anyone, that is what is the powerful ones. They're the powerful ones, okay? They're the ones that work on that subliminal, subconscious level of what you attract. They're the ones that give you that frequency or that vibration that allows things to come to you, okay? And that's also connected with your self-worth of what you allow to come into your life, all right? So we all have a signature comfort zone or a signature way we are used to living, all right, of what we know as the way life is, all right? And when we're comfy in that cycle, we can often say, hey, you know, I would like something new to come into my life, and you do what is called going into like a cocoon state or a embryonic stage of transformation. And in that transformation stage, that's when you start to change your self-worth. Your thoughts about yourself start to change. Your thoughts about your outer world start to change, okay? The way you see your world starts to change. And as that all becomes part of your energy change, your energy shift, the vibration or the frequency you're resonating with changes, and the ability to manifest and bring to you what you want becomes easier and easier. And that's why we have affirmations and we do vision boards and those sorts of things. But another tool that is often overlooked in ways of self-transformation is also the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life. And that talks about bringing from nothing, from the darkness of the void, down through the different spiroth and down through the different pathways to bringing it down to what is called the earth plane, okay? Now, how something manifests through the walking of the Kabbalah or the Tree of Life depends on the level of success that it's going to have, okay? So you can also use your tarot cards to show and learn through the Kabbalah. That is a very powerful way. All the major arcana cards are one of the pathways between the different Sephiroth of the Kabbalah, and all the 10 of the different suit are also one of the different Sephiroths on the tree of life. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm trying to think, wow, I'm covering very briefly so many different things. Now, often when you're going into a new phase and you're wanting to manifest a new direction, or this goes for letting go of old habits as well. If you've got old habits, or you've got an addiction, or addiction to chocolate, addiction to food, addiction to working out, good addictions, bad addictions, doesn't matter. If you want to change these, this is also the same technique as it is to bring to you something that you really want, all right? So there's so many different aspects that all marry together that are part of a transformation, that are part of bringing to you what you need as a human being having the experience, all right? And often a good way to help you change to a new frequency or go to a new vibration is to go and receive some spiritual healing or some Reiki healing, and that will lift you to a different frequency, and you'll be able to hold that for a few days, but then you'll slip back to that, what I call like a custom vibration, a comfort zone, what you're used to being in, okay? And that's when you know, when you've slipped back into that, go and have another one of those healings, because what that's doing is it's helping you get used to being in that vibration. The more used you are to being in that vibration, the easier it becomes to become that vibration, okay? So this is also when you take into consideration, who is the person that you would like to receive those healings from? Because they are also resonating at a frequency or an energetic level that is going to be relevant to helping you to higher your frequency or change your frequency or jump across to another frequency to help you bring in this new manifestation for the new year, okay? A really simple way to bring to you what you like or would like to achieve in your life, and I've done this so many times, it is so powerful, is to create a vision board. When I'm creating a vision board, I like to use the feng shui plan of how the energy flows into a building or the house. So you've got your wealth corner, your meditation area, your heart centre, your wealth, your fame, family, partnership, all of those sorts of things. So I like to set up my vision boards in the same format as that feng shui layout, okay, because it gives it an energy. And when you're doing a vision board, make sure you put lots of smiling, happy people on there, because that's what you and we all want to bring into our lives. There's lots of smiling, happy people, positive experiences, and put on there every single thing that you want to have happen in your life, because this all helps to change your frequency, change your energy, shift it to where you need to go, because those new affirmations that you're going to be saying in the new year are just part of helping you be successful at maintaining your change. Okay, so if it's giving up smoking you want to do, or you want to go for a new job, or you want to study, the affirmations are great, but you have to give yourself a number of different tools to allow yourself to get used to the new frequency, or you'll slip back to what you know. You'll slip back to what is the normal stage for you, or state for you to resonate and send your signature vibration out to the universe. Because the universe sees us as energy, and that's what we attract, is the energy, okay? So when you're thinking about all the different aspects that you want to come into your life or change or let go, write them down as well, so that you can keep a positive focus on the direction that you want things to go in for yourself, okay? And this all comes from your self-worth too, all right? So your self-worth decides what you're allowed to have in your life. You will either allow something good, or you'll say, hey, I can't, that won't work for me. You'll find a way to sabotage what's happening, all right, if you feel unworthy. So all of these different things are different ways, different aspects of bringing in these changes. I loved the Tree of Life. When I first discovered that, I thought, wow, this is just awesome, because you've got the top spiroth, which is called the Godhead, and that's called, it comes every single thought you ever have, whether it be making a cake, or I'm going to go to the shop, or whatever it is, comes from the nothingness into the Godhead, or the Goddess head. The goddess is usually the earth, and comes down the two pillars. You've got a male and a female, a light and a dark, positive and negative pillar on either side. And this is what you see the high priestess when she sits between the two pillars on the in the tarot cards, and she's holding the scroll of the tarot within her hands. This is something that is also part of that as well. Okay, so using the major arcana cards, you can take yourself on a journey of transformation with studying a different card every day, if you like, and its spiritual aspect, or its spiritual path that it takes you from one to the other. And there's different triangles and different layers and different levels that it'll bring you down through. And as you meditate and work through these, this will help to higher or change your vibration to a new sense of understanding, a new way of looking at the world. There'll be a change that will take place on an inner level with you that will help plant a seed. And as we know, when we plant a seed, it begins to grow. And this is part of changing, part of bringing in that transformation, part of bringing in the new manifestation for what it is that you're really wanting to have in your life as well. Okay? So, along with your vision board, and then think about your affirmations. Think about what type of affirmations are you going to be saying to yourself over and over. And I done this years and years ago, back in the 90s. I made myself a list of affirmations, and I said them over and over and over again on a tape at the time, because I think CDs were all quite new then. And I used to play that over and over and over every morning in the house when the kids were getting up. And this was working on my voice, was telling me that I was worthy, that I was allowed to have, that I could change, that I could go and have just as same as everybody else, okay? So it's very powerful when you're using your own voice to tell yourself these things, because as little children, when our parents are rewarding us or they're telling us off, it's those phrases that stick in that deepest, darkest subconscious part of yourself, that when you're upset or you're disappointed, it's there that you can't, or you can allow yourself to have. And it's those phrases that you'll find you punish yourself with too, that you say, hey, oh, you stupid fool, look what you've done. You know, it's all those that you need to change your inner talk in order for your outer world to change as well, all right? When I started studying psychology, the very first class, the teacher walked in and said to me, no matter how, said to the class, not just to me, it wasn't just me in the class, it was lots of people too, said to us all, never ever assume you know somebody 100%, okay? Because no matter how well you know somebody, you never know their innermost thoughts. You never ever know that very personal part of themselves. They don't reveal it. It's human nature. All of us have it. We all do it. And that's the part that when you're changing your frequency or you're changing your energy, that's the part that you're working on changing. Okay? So I'm waffled on there for quite a while because it is such a big topic, and it is a very it's very powerful when you can put that all together to help you change. Okay, I'm going to leave that little chat there for now for today, and I've got Cassandra.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm good. How's your Christmas shopping going?
I'm boycotting Christmas.
You don't get into Christmas?
Nope, I'm going to curl up with a book and a big old bottle of wine.
Oh, that sounds really nice. What type of wine? A red or a
sweet
white?
Red.
A red? Oh,
sweet
that sounds
red.
Perfect. A sweet red. Oh.
Yeah, I just want a general reading right now. Just a general.
Okay.
I've talked with I forget her name before. Her name starts with a C, and she was very accurate. But yeah, I'm just wanting to get a general right now.
Okay, so just overall for what's happening or coming in for you in 2018, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to take a couple of moments to tune in for you. All right. While I'm doing that, just asking my guides and asking your guides to bring forth in the highest good what is best for Cassandra to know at this stage for her in 2018. Okay. Well, the first thing that I'm being shown here is that you do have... Oh, there's a lot happening. You've got to stop procrastinating. It's the very first thing that I've got come through, okay? I feel that often when there's decisions to be made for you, you might overthink things, all right? And you you confuse yourself and overwhelm yourself with, which way should I go, all right? But it's best if you take control, because I do feel like as we're moving into the energy of 2018 for you, that have you not been sleeping very well, first of all?
On and off.
Okay, because I'm just picking up some sleepless nights around you, and with that I'm feeling like you start to, that's because you worry a little bit too much about have you done the right thing here, or is this going to work out right for that, okay? So I'm being shown that this is an underlying worry for you that wakes you up at night. Would that make sense for you? Yes, I seem to have lost Cassandra there. Okay, but just the sleepless nights, Cassandra, if you could maybe just tell yourself everything's going to be okay when you wake up, and thanks for reminding me of my worries, and just move on with that, okay? All right, so I see I've got another lady there on the line, and it's Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Not yet. Oh, okay. All right, so while we're waiting for someone else to pop on the line there, I'll just go back to talking about manifesting a little bit for you, okay? And bringing in the new energy of 2018, because 2018, from what Spirit have told me, is going to be a pretty big year, all right, in lots of different ways, especially with what's going on a world level, okay, with all the different political energies changing and those sorts of things happening. So bringing back a manifestation on a global level for a positive, energy to heal the earth. That would be something that we could all focus on too. Maybe for Christmas Day, lighting a candle to send out world healing and bringing about a manifestation and a shift of the energy that's there for us all on a global level, okay? Because I do feel that there's going to be big things taking place between the different countries in 2018. I do feel like there's lots of different things that are going to come up to the surface. There's going to be a bubbling of energy, and things are going to, I feel, get a little bit more heated before there's going to be a little bit of a settling taking place there, all right? So there's lots of different energies that are blending into making 2018 quite an interesting year for everybody on the earth plane, okay? But, of course, we're all doing our own little thing, and we're all caught in our own little world, and we have trouble sometimes just keeping up with what the earth has there for us, don't we, okay? So I see I've got Rhonda there. Hi, Rhonda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for calling. Are you there? Are you there,
yes,
Rhonda?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Thanks for calling in. How's your day been?
It's been good.
Oh, that's good. How's your Christmas shopping going? You got all that done?
Almost. For the first time, I'm almost done.
Oh, go you. That's awesome. Must be a relief.
Yeah.
Okay, so now have you rang in with a particular question that you would like to ask me tonight?
I'm just kind of curious of what next year's going to bring for me, because this year was a lot of changes.
Okay, all right. Now, I'm just going to tune in with you. All right. The first thing that I'm getting here is I'm being shown here that you have a beautiful, warm and creative energy around you, okay? And I'm being told that you're very thoughtful around what other people's needs are as well, all right? But as the energy of next year moves in, I do feel like it's going to be a time for you to focus a little bit more on yourself, to give to yourself a little bit more. And as I said that, I did have this vision of you going to a retreat where there's a spa, and I'm getting it's like a hot tub, and I had a vision of it bubbling away. So I do feel like there is going to be a time where you are going to be able to give to yourself and receive a little bit of self-nurturing for yourself. And as I'm saying that, Spirit are also telling me that you won't be by yourself when you go for this little retreat either, okay? That there's going to be somebody else there with you, all right?
Okay.
Now, I'm also getting here too that you have been working towards a particular goal this year, even though it's been 2 steps forward, 1 step back for you. It's been quite a challenging year, but those challenges have also been testing you to see how much you want this particular direction that you've been focused in, if you like, okay? So keep your eye on your goal at the moment. Keep your vision, in a way, sort of, I'm feeling like you need to just stick with your blinkers on at the destination that you have in mind, because it is going to be more easily obtainable for you in the 2018 energy that I'm picking up there for you. I feel like there's going to be I feel like a step sideways is going to take place for you. So you're sidestepping an obstacle that once you would have gone, it's going to land in your path. Once you would have been beating your head up about a brick wall about it. This, I'm seeing you as taking a sidestep and moving forward around it really easily. And that will be on a work front is what I'm getting shown for you, okay? I'm feeling happy times are going to be coming in for you too. So get the bottles of wine stocked up in the fridge or the beer or whatever it is, because I do feel like there's celebration on the front coming in for you, all right? Wow. and I feel like you're going to finally achieve. Have you been working towards a particularly new direction as far as work goes?
Yeah, being able to quit my job.
I feel like it's going to happen for you in the new year, okay? So I do feel like that change of energy in the start of 2018 is going to allow you to have more pieces of the puzzle put in place to show you what you are going to be doing next. You're going to move next into this new job, if you like, okay? Because I am being shown, I'm getting shown a wand. And a wand, when I say a wand, to me that means it's at work. It's something on a work energy, because it's making me think of the Ace of Wands in the tarot deck, and when that comes out, to me, that's a new work front, okay? So with the energy as it's finishing off this year, focus on all of what you want next year. Focus on bringing it in the ways to manifest it. Maybe use some of the techniques that I went over at the start of my show, okay? Yeah, but I am running out of time, Rhonda, so I am going to have to finish up now. Do you have one little question just before I've got to finish up?
Is finances going to be better?
Well, as soon as you were saying that, I felt like, yes, they are, because you're going to be going off with this new work energy that's going to come in. That's going to be the key. That's what's going to set you free in the new year. But focusing on bringing that to yourself, okay? So throw that fishing rod out there and wind it in, okay? So it's up to you to bring it to you.